Nice to see you. Alright, so, hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Dead Heat Summer Race event. Let's click on this, because we should have the next, racing highlights. Here they are for the third area. Let's go.
Alright, I've got all the data I need. Let's get to judging these vehicles. First up, the Red Venus. I haven't the foggiest notion of who created this craft, but whoever it was, they must surely be a brilliant and exquisitely beautiful genius inventor. What's more, she must also be exceptionally generous and open-minded to accept such an impossible request from these two tyrants. At any rate, the resulting vehicle is truly wondrous, the pinnacle of functional design, where any artifice unnecessary in the pursuit of speed has been skillfully stripped away. And still, its form remains astonishingly stylish. It's as though it's the very culmination of the entire history of mankind's attempts to build the fastest possible car. Truly, this streamlined machine with its beautiful, functional design embodies the aphorism, simple is best. I award it 10 out of 10.
Did I call this collusion or what? I was calling that from a mile away. Damn.
Next, we have Kumara Wheel and Thunderdome. What a lovely surprise to see Helena's old-fashioned Kumara Wheel repurposed into this futuristic avant-garde design. And then we have its accompanying monster car. Putting the question of what sort of current it uses aside, this mechanism that transforms vast amounts of electricity output into propulsive force may be a little on the overcompensatory side. But it is clearly the result of the two men assisting her putting all of their pride into their work. Indeed, sheer muscle can be beautiful too. And the fact that such opposing views came together to create this single machine is beautiful in its own right. I award this team 10 out of 10. Demon King of the V6 Heaven. Well, it does seem a little worse for wear after getting blasted out of a volcano right into the stratosphere. Its form itself is still the stuff of truly amazing dreams. There's something to be said for its pilot's wild nature making itself so plainly evident. Though this vehicle does exhibit some fundamental aerodynamic design flaws when driving across the ground, these don't really matter. What matters is how beautifully it embodies the concept of wanting to blast off to anywhere besides here. Only a true connoisseur can appreciate a machine dedicated to such a single-minded purpose, so as one such connoisseur, I give it 10 out of 10.
I can see where this is going. Oh.
Pharaoh Legend is patterned after the scarab beetle. This vehicle's form skillfully captures the venerable representation of the sun god Khepri. And this team's assistant has also added a low-key Arabian motif to the vehicle's decoration. The result is a positively exquisite unified design. Collaborations are a lot harder to pull off than people think, you know. So, taking that into account, I think it deserves 10 out of 10. Friendship is beautiful in its own right. Here we have the Babbage locomotive form. In a word, I find it fascinating. I'm told that Professor M's calculations played a large part in its design, but I think they could have asked another brilliant genius inventor and gotten the same calculations personally. Next time, I'd encourage them to go that way instead of relying on shady professor types. But I'll give them a pass on that for now. Regardless, the out-of-the-box idea to turn Charles Babbage into a vehicle is itself a thing of beauty. As a fan of spectacle, steampunk, or giant robots, I'm giving them 10 out of 10. Finally, we have Kyogoku and Bailong. While it would be easy to point out that they're horses and not vehicles, there is no denying their stunningly beautiful coats, long soft manes, and the kindest eyes you'll ever see in any creature. Truly, wild animals have a rare and uniquely divine beauty all their own. Humans can and do make beautiful art, but even that can't compare to the work of God's own hand. Well, except me, of course. Even God himself would be jealous of the stuff I come up with. At any rate, these two horses are absolutely two of the most beautiful creatures you'll ever see. As such, they deserve nothing less than 10 out of 10. Also, I really don't want to get on Raiko's bad side. Ah, that was fun. Yes, I know, every team ended up with the same 10 out of 10 score, right? Nothing I can do about that. That's how it goes when you try to evaluate art. You gotta give credit where it's due. You can't just start ranking works of art against each other from best to worst. All you can really do is be honest about whether it evoked a sense of beauty. At least, that's how I believe art ought to be appreciated. For artists, it doesn't matter what your situation in life is, what sort of principles you hold, or even if you're just a kid throwing something together. To try and pretend otherwise would be a crime against the very concept of beauty. That's why it's impossible to force art into a hierarchy of better or worse. Take the first time I saw Mikey's statue of David, for example. Oh, right, I'm the masqueraded count right now. Just forget you heard that. Anyway, to give my general appraisal, every vehicle here is spectacular, each one uniquely special in its own way. Thanks to them, I won't be lacking in inspiration for a good long while. In fact, I can feel an unprecedented invention just waiting for me to create it already taking shape in my mind. I think I'll go with a motorboat that runs on land. I might have picked the wrong person for the job.
Oh.
We're getting nowhere like this. I cannot believe she failed to see how easy it is to clean this vehicle. This calls for drastic measures. We shall dive into the river and I shall let the water that sprays forth highlight my beauty even further.
I can't wait. Don't worry, I don't have any hangups when it comes to rankings. This beauty contest is just getting started. Uh-oh. Time for 10 out of 10 points for Helena's flat chest. Guest servants. Everyone except Nitocris here has a personality that would be maybe overly aggressive in Blackbeard's eyes. So maybe that's the ranking reasons. I don't know. Who should we take? Let's bring Nobu. This should be a wheel drop area.
Go on then, Robot Beauty Judge. Feast your eyes on this! My swimsuited form is beauty, the manifestation of Venus herself.
Ishtar would like a word with you.
This is how I look even without doing anything special. It's merely the glorious radiance inherent to me. A professional truly dedicated to her job will naturally shine within her beauty. Furthermore, I used Merlin's What's-It to include a system in our vehicle that exudes floral fragrances. This matches ours.
I can't say I see much difference from usual. I mean, it's good and all, but I'm not seeing anything surprising here. Nothing I couldn't already imagine. I guess I'd say you're both decently cute.
What? Have you lost your mind? How could you see this as anything less than perfection itself? Beauty, huh? I do want to believe that as a pharaoh and an incarnation of Horus, I'm already truly beautiful on my own merits. But in order to win this battle, I need to go further. Do you have something in mind? Of course. In fact, it's something with which you should already be familiar. A stark, minimalist structure that includes only what is necessary and no more. A smooth form that practically begs to be touched. Eyes to pierce your very soul. Yes, this is the form that unites all those aspects. The true face of beauty.
The Medjed. Yup.
What's more, this streamlined form is inherently aerodynamic, which will give us yet another boost to our speed. A perfect two-bird, one-stone plan.
See, Nito Chris, you covered everything, all the good parts. It's unfortunate.
Behold, even as I speak, we're quickly... It seems we are quickly slowing down. Why? I don't understand.
You actually have to ask? How could it not be obvious? This is no good. No good! Exposure may not be the end-all be-all, but it's still one of the best weapons any beauty contestant could have. And here you are throwing it away! Don't show yourself again until you've got a much more risque outfit. Even your normal clothing shows off more skin than that sad excuse for a swimsuit.
You strike such a low blow.
I could have conceivably given you a few points if you were at least wearing a bikini. No, but that doesn't mean you should try and take shortcuts with a little wardrobe malfunction. It's not seeing the nip itself, but the idea that we might get a little nip slip that's so tantalizing.
But competitive racing swimsuit, Mr. B, come on, man.
That dream, that hope for an uncertain future is what I wish to award beauty points to. And yet, I could also end up easily giving full points for a nip slip where the slipper is profoundly embarrassed about it. Truly, the adult world doesn't play fair. Incidentally, there's another reason why I might give points for a bikini. Namely, that I can now create polka dots in my mind's eye thanks to intensive training. Yes, I know how god tier that sounds.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I do know there's something supremely creepy about you. I'm used to dealing with the frigid temperatures of the underworld, and you still send shivers up my spine.
This team is hopeless. Completely hopeless. Go on, get out of here!
Open up the canopy! Now that all eyes are upon us, this is our chance. I'll use this watery stage to put on a fiery performance. Oh, but before I do that, I'd better change into my stage outfit.
Yeah!
Don't let the wind pressure blow you away, Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. But if you do get blown away, make sure you fall onto at least one saber and take them out with you. Very well, but keep in mind that you would be the closest target in that case. Anyway, now that I'm done changing, open the canopy. My new campaign is about to begin. Ha! What a lovely river breeze. Now behold the rockin' swimsuited figure of the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven in the waves! Nobunaga in the house! I'm showing off plenty of skin and working up a healthy sweat, right? You can't take your eyes off me, right? This is the Nobu's wabi-sabi savviness at work.
I can't say that I care for your blatant shamelessness. You've got such a healthy attitude that it's really not hitting that moe strike zone, you know? There's more badass than babylicious. I think I would have preferred Okita or Cha-Cha instead. Change, please.
I don't think this guy even knows what wabi-sabi is.
I mean, he's not wrong. Nobu's pretty badass.
I don't get it. How do we go fast here?
I'm afraid that such quandaries lacking clear parameters have never been my forte. This is no exception. Leave it to me. We may both be skilled mathematicians, but as an innately approachable academic who's also popular amongst middle-aged women, I am perfectly suited to understanding how this demographic feels about...
Never mind that, Papa. Just do it.
At once, my little lady. First, we make a little tweak to your spirit origin. Here. Don't worry, Annie, it's all right. Just leave everything to Papa. Now then, Mr. Babbage, go ahead and open up so that everyone can see her. Feel free to reduce your speed temporarily if you must. Understood. How is this? All right, we're good to go. Stand up, my darling daughter! What the heck? This is new, very new. I always thought Fran had potential, but since she's a berserker and all, I was scared of getting too close. But then she became more approachable as a saber. And now she's wearing bandages for a bra. Its shoddy craftsmanship offers no protection whatsoever, and is inherently risky and risque. But I can't help but love the sheer helplessness of this outfit. All this is to say, all of my yes! If I had to flip my yes-no pillow on this subject, it would land with a resounding yes! At last, my restraining order has been lifted. I'm coming for you, Franton! Rats. Now that I've judged her to be moe, she's moving so fast I can't catch up.
So fast! Hooray!
Fortunately for you, I admit that our speed has improved. If it hadn't, I would have thrown you head first into that walking pile of scrap metal. Just look at what you've reduced Victor's girl to. It's just a swimsuit, remember? It's cute, she seems to be happy with it, and as you said, our speed has improved. I don't think I've done anything to apologize for.
Stop! No fighting! Come on, let's go!
Understood.
Beauty, huh? Of course, I know that our vehicle can travel over water, too. But I don't know how else to go about this.
Traveling over water, eh? don't tell me you're still struggling, you great hairy buffoon. As a true genius, I've already arrived at the answer from those words alone. No, a true genius is one who immediately presents the answers without beating around the bush. In this case, the answer is that this is a subjective beauty evaluation. Then allow me, a true alternating current genius, to simplify and identify the answer even more clearly. In essence, the logical thing to do here is to play to the judge's tastes.
Would you guys stop speaking in turn like that? It makes you impossible to understand. What exactly do we need to do?
Could we ask you to change your model for a short while? I can understand how you might be reluctant to do so. But the truth is, this is the answer. What's more, we already know how good it is thanks to last year. Alright, this is it. She gets maximum points, everyone else has already lost.
Is this what you're talking about? I think this is what I wore last year.
Ah! Now that's what I'm talking about! Kill me now! My excitement is officially peaked! I applaud your skillful efforts in pinpointing my precise tastes. You have truly outdone yourselves. I could have made a killing with geniuses like you on my ship. That's right, this swimsuit is so exciting it even brings out my inner pirate. This is nothing less than the platonic ideal. I know I stressed the importance of exposure earlier, but this is the exception to the rule. Too cliched, too ordinary, saw it coming a mile away. Everyone agrees those are the best parts. And that's why I'm proud to stand up and say this loud. I've said it before and I'll say it again. School swimsuits, best swimsuits! Specifically, the way its navy blue turns even darker and sticks to the skin when it gets wet. Truly the mark of high society, though I am open to alternative views on this subject.
I'm getting goosebumps. If he'd been on the track, I might have run him over. Easy there, Helena. Keep your cool. You can't let this speed boost go to waste now. You two have a lot to answer for. Later. For now, though, we need to focus on the race. Let's go.
I told you, chat. Time for Helena to get maximum points.
Oh my. Telling young women to take off their clothes, expose themselves, nip slips. I will not stand for it. I forbid it. He may be a metal demon, trying to tempt people off the very path of decency that I've pledged to defend. The one who kept interrupting the Buddha as he was trying to meditate, huh? That's a seriously bad dude. If this robot is being possessed by such a wicked spirit, we may have to do something about it. Let's teach it a lesson it won't soon forget.
Don't look at me like that. You two are scaring me. You're both very pretty and all, but bigger isn't always better. I fully support your level of exposure, though. Okay, now that they've slowed down, I'll take advantage of this chance to put some distance between us and check out more of Fran and Helena. Huh? Oh? You're approaching me? Wait, why? Oh, you're approaching me?
We can't beat the shit out of you unless we get closer. You've got a lot of nerve. So, lack of exposure is no longer a problem all of a sudden. Double standards much?
Wait! Have you forgotten? I'm just a robot that's been programmed to be a beauty judge. Yelling at me or hitting me won't solve any.
Nonetheless, as women who have had our beauty dissed, we have every right to pound the circuits out of you. Prepare yourselves!
Well, that went basically as expected. Ah, that happened. Think quartz, QP, Monculus, Sword, Dust, Wine. Man, Dragon Fangs and Proof of Heroes in the same place. Both very helpful and useful. Chat, I love any section that has Blackbeard in it. Blackbeard's just such a fun character to do the voice acting for and personality of. Hey! By the way, Lazy Melon, thank you for the 64 bits earlier.
遠からん者はよーく聞け。近くはよってわしを見よ。これよりは第六天魔王織田信長が波動なる。
Yeah!
楽しみです。ロックオン。遠慮はしませんとも。フリーズ。エクスシュート。ノバ。
ノバ。
それじゃロックオン。どう潰す。狙い撃ちです。
Streams made you acquire Slay the Spire. Uh-oh. That's no good. Ba 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 ba.
立っていられるか。
Ba 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 ba. Burner burner burner.
燃え尽きるほど本能寺。迷うな。楽しみです。それじゃはぜよ。フリーズ。ゲッチュー。
Ow.
やば。
Also ow.
ロックオン。楽しロックオン。えいポン。エクスシュート。
Of course Anne isn't in the event. She was in last year's.
イエイ。
それじゃ Thank you それじゃ
That yay is so cute.
遠慮はしませんと。それじゃ
イエイ。
えいポン。
おひゃこれが
What a surprise. It was Blackbeard all along. Who could have guessed? I am truly dumbfounded by this revelation.
燃え尽きるほど本能寺。無駄打ちはしません。
Alright, chat, are you ready to rock?
ぜひもないね。わしのロックが聞きたいのか。そうじゃろそうじゃろ。待たせたな。ぜひもないね。
Rie Kugimiya's voice is so cute.
信長ザ・ロックンロール。
Ora, 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 ora!
天地に轟け我が魂のロックンロール。
Rock and roll! That a JoJo reference? Nah, it's just a coincidence she has a stand that auras people to death.
I knew it. He was inside all along. We all knew it all along.
Reminder chat, Nobu's swimsuit outfit cost all of the Shinsengumi's funds and all of Cha-Cha's gold. That's an expensive bikini. Actually, don't I have another one of those now? I do have another one of those now. Better plate drops. Wait, look. Just because the weapon was probably most of it doesn't mean the bikini wasn't expensive. Have you seen how much online, like, stuff like string bikinis or lingerie and stuff like that is? That stuff is ridiculously priced. Cosplay's expensive. / looking sexy is apparently expensive. I wouldn't know because I'm ugly as sin, but you know. Anyway. Story time. It would seem the competition here is now between 2 teams. This is our chance, Babbage. It is time to surpass your limits. Steam pressure at maximum, maintaining full speed. No, I can accelerate further. If any parts get damaged, just repair them later. Forward!
I'll do my best.
That seems like very, very dangerous to have an electrical current running on top of the water, but you know. Hurry up and change your inferior alter whatnot to direct current already, you half-wit. We need more electricity. You've got it backwards, furball. Hurry up and plug your brutish direct current into the inverter. Then I can finally be useful for once.
I don't fully get what's going on, but I love how flashy all this lightning is. I can already feel my stress melting away. Let's really kick this baby into gear.
Just give up and admit it. My daughter is more beautiful. No, Miss Blavatsky is. She appeals directly to the enthusiast crowd. And you think a swimsuit made from bandages doesn't? Just listen to yourself. If our beauty is being evaluated, it's only right to take the beauty of this lightning into account as well. Lightning once belonged exclusively to the gods, yet now it is we who control it. What could be more beautiful? Hold it. Who is that up ahead? Really, they sound like the image boards? Well, you know.
Swimming really does make for good training. I was so caught up in swimming I didn't realize I had reached the end of the course. That just goes to show what a warrior can do when she... I see, so that's how it is. How sad. I suppose I truly am cursed to grow more beautiful.
I don't believe that is it. It's more likely that while we were slowed down to fight amongst ourselves, you were the only one who maintained a steady pace.
No. This will not stand. I swear this will not stand. Achilles! Start over! Do it again! I will not allow anyone to tell me I'm beautiful ever again. As such, I must not be the first to reach this goal. It looks like she's trying to drag us back to the starting line by force. We can't go back now. I'll defeat her.
Queen of abs. Okay, you're not beautiful. What if you used other words that can mean beautiful, but also other things? Like, what if you said she was stunning?
せっかくだもの楽しまなくっちゃ
Then what?
本気出しちゃうんだから喉乾いてしまったわよかろうへいはぜよどうかしら不立ち者めが
Up, 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 up. Achilles is really good. Totally not because Scotty exists and can turn him into a god or anything, but you know.
任せてよかろうこれ楽しいわ
Damn it, Helena's laugh is so adorable.
どうかしら
Those giggles are healing for the heart.
よかろうやーふ任せてやーふ迷うな
Yahoo!
潰れて死ね
Helena or An? Helena.
立っていられるかちょっと休憩ね本気出しちゃうんだから本気出しちゃうんだからええよくってよよくってよ見仏パワー全開ね
I was kind of expecting her to have another line, but oh well.
さーて進行方向に障害物支援お願いサナとクマラホイールヤッホー
Yahoo!
見仏の加護見せてあげるへい5秒間シャカニョライションそう来なくてはなどうかしら不立ち者めが立っていられるか
Also, why are you guys Monka S-ing?
ついに来たかやーふうわついに貴様は迷うな
Time to kill Achilles, who strangely has become a doppelganger.
からアウトレイジそう来なくてはなどうかしら潰れて死ねお釈迦様は全部お見通しなんだから
Wheels, huh? That's weird. Thing I had pulled up said it was plates, but well. No biggie.
That should make her happy, being defeated by the two most beautiful girls here. Ugh. So tired.
I wish I could let you rest, my dear, but I'm afraid we don't seem to have that luxury. The other teams have closed the gap while we were fighting her. We must make one last push if we're to come out victorious in this area. Are you up to it?
Ugh. I'll do my best.
What a good girl you are. I couldn't agree more. Incidentally, I don't suppose you could also give your papa a little back massage after he spent all that time working hunched over?
Sure. Hang on.
Eh? Electrotherapy? Wait, slow down. Even at its lowing setting, isn't that a D rank? Rip.
What about you two? I could use a shoulder massage if you don't mind.
Leave it to me. This DCAC electrotherapy apparatus will cure any sort of shoulder stiffness. And with that, that's that done. Wow. I have never seen a team that far out in front. Holy crap. Team Raiko's way out in front. This is not canon to the story at all. Helena and Fran should be near the goal. I'm sorry. This is probably because Team Raiko has the most consistent farming nodes so far. Specifically, they have one class of enemy, so all you need is a Lancer and you can farm it very easily, and they drop wheels. That's probably why. Oh well. Well, let's get back to the grind and be prepared for more story stuff tomorrow.